I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Yeah. I seen people be so fickle, nothing surprised me. Double-edged sword, though, consider how you looking at everybody sideways. Shit. Look around, don't know who to trust. Nah, for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real.
333, let's get it going.
Like I'm still unfulfilled. Ain't satisfied till I touch a certain M's. Can't say the number, they apply against my plans. I'm turning up, dog, this one for the gym. Come to these bars, I only play above the rim. Boy, I'm Thomas Shepard, long sleeve with the corduroys. Really came to get buckets. Purnell with the defense, too slick, you can't touch me. Bud Crawford on offense. I'm unassuming, but I'm really punching. Underrated, I'm starting to love it. Stacking days, I'm stacking the budget. When I win, ain't none of it lucky. Tapped in, I got it from nothing. Stay ready, preheated the oven, just did a theater. I'm still in recovery. Therapy team, they really love me. They'd kill me if they knew I was jumping. High speed chase, I had to punch it in front of thousands. I started with hundreds. Don't really see no competition, this look like a luncheon. Suggest you let me mind my business, catch you if you lunching. They love you all these years, but at the end you wasn't nothing. Look around, don't know who to trust. Not for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Not for real. God ain't done with me yet, dog. I gotta heal.
Remember this day.
I ain't no run of the mill. Had to surround myself with steel. Yeah, I've been sharper than steel. Hard to feel hard feelings at all when I can hardly feel. Hard as hell counting losses till you count the wins. If I could take the pain all over, swear I'd do it again. The way them hard times unlock me, look different, twin. If you don't understand my plight, then we just different men. If you can't understand my fight, then we got different hands. Yeah, different song. I'm talking about different dance. I'm talking about different tribes. I'm talking about different clan. Boy, I'm sticking to the coats to the bitter end. I'ma live and die by it till I'm ashes in a can. Look around, don't know who to trust. Not for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Classic.
Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Codes, and I'm here with my co-host, Tez with the Tez down. Yeah, we are the Human Experience. We back again with another great live show for y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do all the free stuff. You know what I'm saying? The super chats are open and they are guaranteed, but we got a conversation that we got to have with y'all today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that vibe to get the show started today.
Classic.
Yes, Lord, man. But yeah, man, before we do that, man, make sure that y'all tap in with us. Get your tickets on Eventbrite for our live show on February the 13th. We are doing the Singles and Soulmates event where we will be doing a live podcast panel interactive with the crowd, and we will have a live concert by myself. If you enjoyed that intro song, there's a lot more where that came from. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So, man, make sure y'all tap in on Eventbrite, and I'm sure Conversation with Soft Rain will be putting the event details in the chat throughout the show. So make sure y'all look for that if y'all trying to pull up on us in the west suburbs of Chicago. Tez, how you feeling, brother?
Feeling real good, man. It's a good morning.
Man, I'm glad you feeling good, bro.
It's good.
Yeah. A little weather, huh? A little weather.
A little bit.
Definitely playing these new songs you've been playing. Classic. Appreciate it, Roxy. Appreciate it for sure. Chat 333 filing into the building. Yeah, man. Yeah. So look. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of our conversation today, let's go ahead and break the ice. What you think?
Let's get it.
Should do a little icebreaker. So we're gonna do an
icebreaker. Is always good. Seeing as how it's probably like 10 degrees outside right now.
Yeah, I need to get a little warmed up myself, man. So let's go to the icebreaker of the day. We actually gonna go to our review the tape segment. Okay, so we're gonna watch this situation. We're gonna break it down and give our honest POV on exactly what it is that's going on here. Tez, you ready?
Let's get it.
All right, man. Let's review the tape, chat. Here we go. It starts off on mute. I don't like that. All right, here we go.
Get the fuck in the car now! Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder! I don't count. I'm the one that lies. Shit. You want to yell at my fucking? Get the fuck in the car now! Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder!
How you calling this, Tess? What you seeing here?
I mean, I got a question. Like, the first question that I have is, why is she over there by dude's car yelling at him with the kid?
That's my first question too. What's this exchange about? And why is she engaging in it?
Yeah,
they said they can't see it. Oh, y'all on the they on the vertical. Hold on.
The vertical.
There we go. Let's play it again real quick. They couldn't see it. They on the vertical. Here we go. Hopefully that's better for y'all. Let's get it.
Get the fuck in the car now! Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder! I don't count. I'm the one that lies. Shit. You want to yell at my fucking? Get the fuck in the car now! Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder!
So it says here, the father pulled up quick when the man was yelling at his son and baby mother. How you seeing this, Tez?
I'm still asking, why is she by dude's car?
Yeah, see, we're not going to be able to gather that, though. Or are we?
I mean, no, we're not going to be able to gather it now without speculation. Okay, I'm going to try to call this as fair as I possibly can. Stop me when I get a fact wrong. From an outside person looking in, she's by this other guy's car and they're having an argument. There's a child that's involved and he is there too while she's having an argument. The father was able to gather considerable speed to get up to where they were standing at to confront said man yelling at his wife and child, or lady and child, whatever. And he forces the guy to the guy's vehicle, tells him to leave, and yells that he's going to do great bodily harm to him in the event that he doesn't. All right. Did I miss anything?
Nah, sounds like you got it covered.
Okay. We go all the way back. How to prevent this? Why is she by the guy's car?
Don't know. So look, there's context here in the comments, right? Or not in the comments, in the description. It says ties things up. So ties things up went left at the gas station after a man reportedly pulled into a pump just before a woman arrived. What started as a small moment of tension quickly turned into a loud exchange right there at the pump, with both sides refusing to back down. It did not stop there. The woman then called her husband and the situation got worse. He could be heard yelling threats and slurs towards the man, even saying, I would M-word you, which took the moment to a serious level fast. All of this over a gas pump shows how quick things can spiral when tempers take over. Ties Ties, what are your thoughts on how you would handle this and who crossed the line there? So this was over a gas pump. I guess he pulled into the pump.
And she called her husband because she was angry. And her husband came from wherever he was to get there. So he wasn't with them. Okay, so this adds context to the argument. Okay, I'm gonna state every part where I think people are wrong. Okay, we're gonna start there. The dude in the gold car allegedly yelled at somebody's kids and wife, but the wife allegedly was upset and started this because dude pulled in front of her instead of her being able to get the pump that she wanted. So she called him, the husband, to escalate it while she's arguing, and she's getting more bold because she knows the husband's on the way. Okay, so then when the husband gets out like a crazy person, possibly with weapon, you don't know. Dude turns his back to him, continues pumping his gas, finishes, gets in the car, and then leaves abruptly. Okay, so this is a family of hotheads versus one dude who was playing the game of you got to be quicker than that in public. Okay, so everybody on the left side is all wrong. Yes, he yelled at dude's wife. Yes, he did. But at the same time, he probably wouldn't have said nothing to her from this interaction if she didn't run up on his car.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it from the standpoint of who has the ability to walk away. The gentleman at the gas pump is standing next to his property. He's standing next to his property. He's next to his vehicle. Right, he's at a gas station pumping gas into his car at the gas pump. I mean, what else are you supposed to be doing at the gas station? This woman has taken exception to something, and that's fine. And he may not agree with her, and that's fine as well. But who has the ability to walk away here? The man can't walk away from his property.
He can't leave his car. He's pumping gas.
Yeah, it's his property. You know what I'm saying?
First, he got in there cleanly.
It is what it is.
You got to be quicker than that.
The woman here engaging with this man while her little baby boy is present.
She put him in danger.
Yeah, knowing that she can't protect herself from the man if he loses his cool. Now your child is also in danger. Calling the husband who gets out all bark, no bite. It just escalates things, and the husband's ability or inability to even attempt to de-escalate was crazy to me.
You know what's crazy about this situation? I'm going to dreamland speculate on this man's actions, the particular verbiage that he used. The majority of people that use this type of verbiage wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. They do all that barking and yelling to intimidate the other person into non-action. And especially when they use permanent words, like the words he was using. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, permanent words. A permanent words is not I'm gonna knock you out. That's not a permanent word. Right. You know what he used was a permanent word. Total end. Forever. You won't come back from this type of stuff. And then the fact that he came there when he was in an alternate location. So had anything physical happened, the husband and the wife probably would be going to jail for this.
Well, yeah, because in the court, a good attorney is going to bring up the fact that they could have walked away.
Yeah, he had no obligation to walk away. He got there first. She took exception with it. She's by his property. She is doing a lot of genuflecting, as you can see. This is not going to look good if you're going to analyze this tape in any type of court. Whether it be kangaroo court, whether it be the court of public opinion, or the courts, the legal system. This doesn't look good.
Let's talk about it from this standpoint, though, Tez. Just looking at this, how do you handle it if you're the man at the gas pump?
I mean, it depends on what type of man you are.
What's up, Delicious? She said this situation is scary and could have ended horribly.
Yes,
absolutely. It could have gone left in a lot of ways, especially if that gentleman had a firearm and a gas pump. Bad combination for everybody in the vicinity.
So recently, I saw a story as I was looking, just scrolling, which I recently started scrolling. I don't know why y'all didn't tell me that scrolling was this terrible. Everybody glorified it until I started doing it. I don't like it no more. But it's only been a couple of weeks, and I already don't like scrolling, man. They ruined it for me. I came across the video where it was one of those YMCA videos, and they say it all went from this to this so fast. You know what I'm saying? And it was dude and his daughter, and they was in the lake or whatever, and they was all jumping up and down and having it was an ocean. It was in Florida, I believe. It's jumping up and down, and then apparently he had another road rage situation like this where he got the better of a guy in a situation. He got back in his car and went to drive away. Dude followed him And then when he pulled up to the stoplight, dude jumped out the car after losing, and then he shot all of them in the car. It was like 5 people in the car. Dude, his wife, and their 3 kids. All the kids got shot. He died. One of his daughters died, and then other ones, they were all in critical condition, including the wife. It's crazy because none of that had to happen. Here's the thing, guys. I totally understand protecting your woman's honor. I totally understand it. But you have to also understand that the next thing that comes from this might be permanent for one or all of us. You have to weigh, there's, in this situation, I don't know. In this situation, I'm probably going to secure the children. Let's say that she calls me and she's dealing with some dude in her face yelling at her, and I can't really tell what's going on, and I show up for her own safety anyway. I'm probably going to, secure her and the children and then get to the bottom of it, especially if dude is standing still chilling. I might not turn my back to him or anything, but I'm going to definitely yell, get in the car and drive away. You know what I'm saying? Let me holler at dude. I'll get the other car. We're together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get in my car and drive. Hey, man, what's going on? If he says, hey, man, I pulled in here and she started yelling at me. 9 times out of 10, if y'all got clear heads, hey, man, just don't yell at my wife. Go about your business, and you leave. Go about your business. That's, if you want to look macho at all, you could have just took care of it that way. What's good, brother?
What up? What up?
You could have just took care of it that way. There's a lot of ways you could take care of it, but running up on somebody at a gas pump when they're at their car and you obviously ain't got nothing with you, that's could have ended real bad, man. It could have ended real bad. So yeah, there was a bunch of mistakes that were being made here, but the guy I fault the least is the guy in the gold and or white vehicle from the way that it looks on my screen.
Yeah, if I'm the guy at the gas pump, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this. If I'm the guy at the gas pump, first off, my policy is I ain't arguing with no woman. And I stand on that. I'm not arguing with no woman. So, whatever yelling she gonna be doing, I'm gonna tell her, go on here about her business. Go on here about your business, ma'am. She can scream whatever she gonna scream. Just stay over there as long as she's screaming it. I'm gonna finish putting 10 on 15. You feel me? But when the husband pull up with the rage, I'm gonna let him know he not even getting that close to me.
No, it's too close.
He not even getting that close to me. Because listen, the approach that the gentleman in the vehicle took, y'all looking at it like, well, he drove off. Classic. Nah. If dude that pulled up in that truck with the angry man energy, if he was really about something, this dude in this white car would have got whooped so bad.
He turned his back to him.
You turn your back and look down. He's in no position whatsoever to defend himself in any way, shape, or form from any attempt at assault, whether it be with a weapon or without. You know what I'm saying?
That's the tuck position.
Yeah, he gave himself. I call it giving yourself up. It's just like if you sparring and somebody throw a 3 or 4 punch combination at you, and you're not you're not in a position to return fire, counter, or nothing. You just curl up. You give yourself
curl up, or you drop to the knee. You might take a knockdown, but you're not gonna get knocked out.
Right. So like he gave himself up, and yes, he drove away, but it's because he was allowed to. If dude was really about some business, he could have got hurt in a real way. Dude, not even getting that. Listen, on the walk up, he catching a nasty check hook. It's bad. I'm talking about the way the check hook gonna come off too. It's gonna like a whip. You know what I'm saying?
You better hope you ain't got the knapsack on you.
This man, no, I'm not going. I'm not like that. I don't go straight to the blicky. That's not me, bro. These motherfuckers still work. I throw. I ain't gotta go straight to all that. Now, if I see him reach, I'ma teach. If I see him reach, I'ma teach. But if he don't reach, if he run up on me, man on man, we gonna handle it like men. But the way the hook gonna come off, he might have hit his head upside that pump.
Something because
he might have because it caught his chin and he probably would have fell into the pump. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is what gets me. So you see when he walks up to him, this is what got me right here. My instant reaction would have been to hit him. So watch the lunge. You see the lunge?
Linging it, yeah.
Right there. Bing! He would have got hit.
Bing! He would have
got hit.
Yeah. He said, "Why is this even a thing to be fighting
That's
about?" Well, it isn't. It's self-defense at that point. If you're the guy in the white car, it's self-defense all day long. This man hop. Look how he stopped the whip.
Play the sound.
I got you.
It sounds.
Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder your goddamn ass!
Was she hitting on his car?
Get the fuck in the car now! Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder! I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Somebody got to go to sleep, bro. I'm sorry. I listen. All the kumbaya sliding through the chat with the why are we fighting? It's always some kumbaya shit in the chat. Listen. Sometimes in life you got to stand on business, man. I don't know where y'all from. What is this?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you got, man. You heard what we said.
Yeah,
come on now.
You got.
He said, "Class still want to test himself outside." I feel that. No, bro, it ain't even about testing nothing, bro. This self-defense.
That is not a test. That's not a test.
Yeah, it's self-defense in its purest form. He said, "Everyone, life ruined over expensive gas." Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, to be honest though, Modin, if that's how you say your name, the USA's gas is pretty cheap. You have to understand they pay $3.50 a liter in the UK.
What up, son?
In Europe. It's $10 for a gallon in Europe. Do the math.
Come on, see what I'm saying? He said, "Yeah, I'm asleep, buddy ass running up on me." Like, exactly. So what you talking about? Exactly. I want to test myself out. Man, I just got done doing rounds this morning. Yeah, I ain't listen, bro. Don't run up, get done up. Run up, get done up. Rod said, "Virtue signaling at best. Everyone is a saint, thanks, apparently." Rod. Right. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look at this dude.
Some of the most extreme people on the pacifism side, the minute somebody lunge at them, they are rocking that dude. Y'all don't know. Y'all think that it's kumbaya because it sounds good. No, that sounds good in theory. Like I said last night, how many people have had someone try to kill them? It's not hypothetical when you felt it before. You know what that is. This is a situation where 99 other times this would have happened, somebody would have died.
Or got slept.
Yeah, 99% of the time. This is look, I watched this video expecting a completely different outcome.
Oh, he said he didn't see the video at first. Oh, see, now you see. Yeah.
What up, South Africa in the chat? Hold on. He said, I'm from South Africa. I deal with foolishness a lot. All I'm asking is why was this woman even that pressed? Yeah. And why is dude that mad? It's all I'm asking. It's not about kumbaya. I'm with you.
You making sense. You making sense.
Okay.
That's the same question. Why was she over there in the first place?
Yeah. He said, why is this even a thing to be fighting about? So I took it like, because we were talking about how we would have handled dude running up. So I read it in bad time. And my bad, TNN. Thank you for the clarification. You know what I'm saying? I am not above reproach.
Classic.
Yeah, that is very well welcome. It really is just like that. The question that I asked at the very beginning was probably before you got here is why is she by this man's car yelling at him with the child?
Mm-hmm. He said being a man is a gift from God. Fight for your existence. Shout out to Robert in the chat. What's going on? You right though, Ted.
You know what I'm saying? Look, pause it, please. If you can pause it before the man gets there, please do. Please do.
I'm sorry, bro. I was late.
You all good?
You want the sound?
No, I don't need the sound. I just want you to pause it right before the man gets there.
Like on the pull up? On the pull up?
Right before the pull up.
All right, I got you.
Right here.
It's going right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Why is she on this man's vehicle?
Yeah, she right by the truck.
Well, why is she there? So even if
she has her little boy with her.
Right. She's right there. That is too close to the enemy. Right.
Watch the little boy. Hold on. Right there. Look at that. And the little boy smiling and laughing. He think it's a game.
So what if this dude jumps in the car real quick and bags over both of them and then zips out?
Man.
Boy gone. He gone. She might be able to avoid him. The little boy gone. His head up underneath there and under that muffler back.
Oh, there. God. All for content creation purposes and entertainment. We are just all for content creation purposes, entertainment. We are just breaking down this footage. All alleged for content creation purposes, entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna roll over him.
Come on, Tez. The little boy gone is crazy, man.
Look
talking about. I get it, but bro, we live.
Look at where he's at.
Damn.
Like no,
I get it.
awareness.
I get it.
Just boom. That's what it is.
But whose fault is it? If that hypothetically happened, come on. Is it the mom or is it somebody could say it's the dad?
He's not there.
Why he ain't tame his woman? Why does she think it's okay to behave like this in the streets?
Classic.
Huh?
Classic. You and I both know that in 2026 you don't tame women.
All right. Enough said. Look at this. Look at this. He already was turned.
Get the fuck in the car now! Get the fuck in the car now! Oh, fucking murder your
Bro, I'm sorry. I like my chances, G. All hypothetically and metaphorically and allegedly for content creation purposes, I might have had to try to whoop that whole family. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. I like my chances. I like my odds. I like the way he was leaning forward with his chin out. I like how he had his chin out for me. I'm talking about that chin looked like voila, boy.
Bro, he dove at him and lunged in.
What up, Mo? Yeah.
He gave him this action.
Yeah. Oh my God. God.
Like you would have got a clean shot at his mandible.
He'd have got that Jake Paul. He said in the moment it's the mom's fault. Yeah.
Like this is not about. She is by that right next to that man's property in that man's immediate vicinity in his bubble, right? And when you get inside somebody's bubble, like, well, either you're gonna pop it or get absorbed by it. And in this situation, she was trying to pop that man's bubble.
Man, listen, this is another example of a man choosing peace. That gentleman that drove off expeditiously, he chose peace that day. He chose peace. But man,
that's sad, bro. It's sad because a lot of people will look at that and say, "Oh, he bitched him."
I mean, two things could be true. He did.
But in essence, so what happens? So because we live in the world we live in, right? Not the Wild West, or not medieval times, not any of the king dynasties, none of that. We live right now. Because the way we live right now, if that dude would have refused his bitching that he got, where's he at right now? Hypothetically.
Home.
You think so?
Yeah, self-defense, bro.
So I'm saying, but what if he would have went to pull off and then he heard dude call him the B word? Like he did. Let him say he heard it. Let's say he backed back up while dude standing in the road.
That changed the whole case. That changed his whole case.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Changed his whole case. But him standing at that pump when dude pulled up and ran up, if he'd have gave him a 3-2 or a 2-3-2, any of them combinations for y'all that ain't adept, the 3-2 would be the hook, then the straight, right? Or if he'd have hit his ass, because dude had that chin meat, all the chin meat was out. So if
he would have fell right into his wife, though, because his wife was
the gas pump. He'd have fell into the gas pump.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna knock you out against my car.
So she going down, and then the son gets punted, like field goal style.
That was a big little boy. No disrespect.
I mean, you probably 5 yards.
Little boy could have held his mom up. Little boy eating bratwurst.
So
no didn't. Yeah.
I don't know. Might have turned into Pat McAfee at that point.
The little boy had two chins. He did. Respectfully. I'm just for context. Come on, Tez. Don't do me like that, Tez. I'm trying to keep it straight. It's crazy, bro.
He was just a little piglet.
It's crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Kira, what's going on? What up? Hello, Kira. What's going on? Craig, he said he definitely punk buddy ass. See what I'm saying? See what that high road get you? Yep. He said what happened? A chick put herself in a situation where other men and a man had to come to her defense. Kinda.
She called the husband.
Honestly, he should have pulled up and been like, "Baby, get your ass in the car. Son, get in the car. Hey, man, hey." And then he could have said, "Hey, man, you good? You straight? We straight? All right, man. You know what? Yeah, God bless, and just leave. You know what I'm saying? That's what he should have did."
I'm not running up on something like, dude. You know how many people carry in the car?
Well, your job is to protect and provide. You have your family with you.
Like
maybe you handle it like this if you by yourself, but with your baby mama and your child right there. You get them to safety. That's what that is. He said, "Salute to you, brothers, and the chat. What's going on, y'all?"
I wouldn't let nobody punt my son. You're not kicking a field goal, my little piglet. You're not doing that.
No, dude.
No.
No,
I'm not letting that happen.
CNN said, or he could have just sprayed him with gas and bounce. See, now that's a felony. Modine, gasoline, and a match. Hint. See what I'm saying?
Y'all are violent.
He said, "Fucking smile, classic break." No, I'm cool.
Come on, McKinnon.
Cool. He said, "Can you show that video that you're talking about? Oh, you so late to the party. We actually moving because it's just the icebreaker.
Like 50 times.
Yeah, no, it's okay. They just got here. It's the icebreaker though. It's the icebreaker. So we about to move though, man. But reviewing the tape is officially over. I wonder what came of that. I wonder if they got into an argument in the car, or if it was all good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but now
there's two types.
Huh?
Either when he got in the car, he argued with her, or they got home, they put that little ham sandwich to bed, and they went to go make another one. So it's two types.
Thank you for protecting me, honey. Type shit. Shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's two types. That was so hot. You were so hot today.
Yeah, she gonna have to hold on to that. I'm cool. that looked like some of that owl pass. Respectfully, that looked like some of that owl pass. Yeah, Modine said, "Glad nothing really happened though." Yeah, for sure. It didn't turn out
to be honest. If something did happen, we might not have even showed it. So we're just keeping it 100.
Yeah, for sure.
This ain't the Gore channel.
But 2K defends Anton Daniels, man. Listen, somebody got to speak up for their dog now. Now listen. Since everything occurred, Mika made her statement. Didn't say Anton's name not one bit. Now we know Anton is notorious for speaking on putting people on NDAs and consent agreements and all of that. So it's probably limited as to what she can say. In general, probably very limited as to what she can say. But even with regards to that, she didn't even mention or utter the man's name. And she also at the end mentioned that she still had no issue, no problems with 5150 and Corey Holcomb and them. That's very telling though, right? Very telling, because the man is still currently at war with your business partner, your friend. You know
war
what I'm saying?
Was declared, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. So to even come out and say, I still got no problem and no issues with the 5150, even after addressing the fact that he has said, go ahead and leave up out of here with your witch. You know what I'm saying? So that's just giving y'all a little context here. You know what I'm saying? That's giving y'all a little context. So other than Mika, nobody has come out and made no content, no statements, no declarations. And maybe Anton asked them not to. Maybe he did. We don't know, right? I'm just acknowledging what we don't know. Everybody is sliding through, hit the like button, turn them likes up, totally free. Double tap the screen if you're on the vertical. It's very quick. Appreciate y'all. Look, so we're going to listen to what 2K has to say in defense of Anton Daniels, or even not even in defense of him, but just bringing clarity on Anton Daniels, the human being from behind the camera, right? Because he knows Anton in real life to a degree. So we're going to listen to it and we're going to give our raw reactions. Cortez hasn't seen this at all. I've seen it up to a certain point. So we just going to go. Let's get it.
So for the last 3 weeks, I've been seeing a lot, right? And, the YouTube streets been on fire. Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels, trending worldwide, Twitter, Mika this, Mika that, Anton. And I've been watching people, say what they had to say. And I was like, you know what, 2K? I think it's time for you to say what you have to say about it all. As y'all may know, when it comes to Anton, bro, that's my dog. And that's not my dog because he a rich nigga and he got the bag or anything like that. No. That's my dog. It's literally that's my dog. And when you see your people over here kind of fighting for their life, well, not even fighting for their life, because he not. I don't think he even really giving a fuck. And to me, that's kind of my problem. Y'all, I don't think y'all really understand who he is. So I was like, you know what?
My bad. So 2K just stated, I don't really think Anton is really giving a fuck. And honestly, that's kind of my problem. See, because 2K not the type of dude that's going to, I guess at this point in the so-called war, 2K not the type of person that'll stop fighting. You know what I'm saying? Anton then went on and just started doing his content or continued doing his content the way he been doing it since before everything occurred. Ever since he went into the woe is me and my child, and I must protect my family, and I've been advised not to speak, he really has, chilled out.
Yeah,
I think he took Well, allegedly, all for content creation purposes and entertainment, allegedly the timing of the Corey Holcomb so-called domestic battery footage that surfaced, the timing of that allegedly had nothing to do with Anton. But if you come out and play victim, but you got a little paper to your name and some resources, maybe you go about your attack a bit more covertly, allegedly. Right, allegedly. So maybe he does give a fuck. Maybe he just want to appear not to be giving a fuck and trying to fight in a different way. But I still think he got the wrong one. What you got, Cortez, before we move?
I mean, I guess you can't really say that somebody doesn't care, because if every time I go into my space, which would be the YouTube space, if every time I go into my space, everyone's talking about what's going on with me, including my videos, even I'm not even talking about the situation, or the chat is going crazy, like, you can't tell me that he don't see 3,000 chats that say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as somebody who's been doing this for what, 7 years now, 8 years now, somebody that's been doing this for no longer, but somebody who's been doing this for this long, you see the chats. Even if you don't pay attention to each and every single one of them, you see them, especially when they repeat. You got all these people saying the exact same thing. You're going to see it. And he's doing what, 6 shows a week, maybe more?
More.
You're seeing it. They're finding him on other people's channels. It's popping up. You know, the algorithm is about you, but it's already with you.
Yeah.
And the same thing on the other side. You see that if you're doing, let's say that you were doing 2,000 a day, right? On like your biggest stream that you usually do, 2,000 people. But the guy you got into it with has got 159,000 in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you want people to think that you're credible, but everybody is in his chat rocking with him. You got a couple of people that are like defending you over there, but they would rather be in his chat, defending you in his chat, than even watching you. That said a lot. When we peeped that the other night, but yeah, there are people in here defending you, but why aren't they in your chat watching you? If I'm live as somebody and I'm beefing with them, if I ever did, if I'm beefing with somebody and I'm live, and there are people over in the other person's live and not my live, you're doing more damage to me by trying to defend me in their chat than you are by watching me in mine. Just be over here.
Yeah. Come rock with what you rocking with. I feel that. Let's get into some of 2K's points. He about to get into some of the points that he wants to argue, because understand that he doesn't defend all the things that are being said. He picks and chooses his spots. Here we go.
Let me speak my truth, because I've been watching a bunch of people on live, and it's like, all right, let's just stump Anton out while we got him down. And I'll be wrong if I just sit back and watch, because I get a lot of shit from black women. I say I always talk shit about black women, but if you look at my actions, they are in support of black women. In fact, I don't recall another race of people I have helped, mostly just black women. But when I come on here and I be like, rah, 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 rah. Oh, you hate black women. There's a million black women I have helped that when I'm getting them accusations, I just hope they'll show up and be like, you know what? Y'all stop the shit. This nigga don't hate. My boy.
Money. He got money. Get it off for him.
I appreciate that, my dog. And I remember when I'm being attacked by black women, I just be hoping like, hey, I wish that this is the time that black women come stand up for me. And that's what I'm here to do for Anton, bro, because he ain't what y'all trying to paint him out to be. He not a bad dude. He don't hate black people. None of that. Like it's quite the contrary. And because he do what he do from his heart, a lot of it gets swept under the rug. A lot of it go unnoticed and untalked about because that's not his motive when he helped.
That's not true. 2K is being disingenuous. Again, we're doing a reaction video, so we're going to call this down the line. At this present moment, he's being disingenuous. One thing that Anton does in his debates and even in some of his arguments with people is he will bring up his works. He did it against Corey Holcomb. I mean, it wasn't really a debate. They were sharing their perspectives, which are vastly different, but it never really developed into a debate, but he did it. he tried to validate his Detroitness by saying, I still live technically, because we all know how I go. My address or my residence is still, he lived downtown in a penthouse. I mean, is that Detroit? Do we consider that Chicago? Unless you know what I mean? Like if you're in a penthouse downtown, do we say, yeah, you live in the city of Chicago. You have a Chicago address, but you're not on the concrete, nigga. We know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you ain't on the concrete with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight like that. So, but like the first thing he did when he was going with against Corey is he was like, you know, I give and I employ this many people and I do this and I do that. So he doesn't do his works without wanting any credit for it. He doesn't do his works without wanting to bring them up. He'll throw them in your face in a heartbeat. Like his works. I tithe to the streets. I do this. I do that. He's even recorded himself, and I've seen it with my own eyes, vlogging, going out and giving money out to the homeless in the streets. So yes, he does a lot of good works. My issue is leaning on your good works does not validate or verify you to be a great person. See what I'm saying? It don't. You can, like most people who have a massive wealth, they donate to a bunch of charities just for tax purposes. It don't even mean that they care about the Make-A-Wish Foundation or whoever it is. You get what I'm saying?
They don't usually care.
Just saying.
Like, I'm just keeping it 100. They don't care. Well, they did a nice thing. They did more than anybody else did. No, they didn't. They're writing this off. They're writing this off so they don't have to pay taxes on it. Because either way, they weren't going to have the money. But they will pay less money in taxes if they can write off all of these things that they give away. To the point of where, let's be honest here, most of them aren't paying taxes at all.
Mm-hmm.
They're not paying taxes. So every time somebody tries to worship the billionaire, or every time somebody tries to praise the philanthropist, I'm like, what are they giving to? Why are they giving to it? And how often are they involved? Do you only see them to take a picture when they give it away? Or are they there with the foundation making a difference? Let me tell you, I hate to say it, the vast majority of them are not there at the foundation making a difference. They give some money, they take a picture, so it's a document there. Somebody can say they was actually there, and then they leave. They don't talk to none of the kids or the recipients. They don't help build anything. You know, their shoes didn't even get dirty. They get right back on their helicopter and they get out of there to go vacation on a resort that they probably own. That's just how it works. I'm not saying that, you know, anything is super terrible in the world about it. I'm just saying this is how it works. So trying to say, oh, he's a good person because he does this.
Yeah, we not giving out no points for leaning on a person's works. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's too easy. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like would your girl appreciate a Louis Vuitton bag or a handwritten, 2-page letter?
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, you just gonna throw some money at the situation? What mean more? I get it. She gonna say, oh, I like that bag idea. Right? Cool. That's funny. Haha. But what mean more though? You feel me? Like the best things in life are truly free, but we'll get into that later when we talk Kevin Gates. Let's hear what the rest of his defense attorney position is.
And I am a prime example of somebody he has helped. We like to call it a stealth advocate. That is a person who supports without showing his hand, basically. So literally, Anton, like, first of all, let's just talk about how we kind of don't deserve a nigga. And I'm like, damn, Tukay, you think they high over you don't deserve him? Well,
hey, we don't deserve a nigga is crazy.
That is crazy.
This Jesus.
That's when you got to really ask
Hey, I gotta say it. What did I say the other day?
What?
I said, us as black folks and internet people need to stop focusing on false prophets who are trying to profit off of people who are trying to profit.
You did say that.
And he just said this, and then what is he? Is he Jesus? This is somebody who is claiming to take you to the promised land through money and millionaire mornings and all of this. What is that doing for the community except tearing the community apart? What is that doing for credibility other than showing that there's no value in it? And then he say, we don't deserve the man? You're right. We don't deserve him at all. I definitely didn't deserve this.
Let's hear him out. Let's see what he say to back that up.
What else millionaire or nigga, what else nigga you know with $500,000 you have access to?
Oh shit.
Let's start there. When these niggas get a certain figure of money, they leave the community. They are gone forever. You can't talk to him. And this ain't even about the money. This is the wisdom that he's willing to show us on how he obtained certain things. There's no way a broke ass nigga like myself should be able to just call up Anton, bro. What you woo. There's no way I should be able to do it. There's no way you should be able to do it at the price he even charged you to do it. Like, Anton be like, man, give me $20 for a coaching call. He just don't want to waste his time for nothing, but $20 is measly in his world. Oh, hey, nah, bro, do this, and do this. Who else can you go to for that type of proved and tested logic? You can't go nowhere else for that. A lot of us, cause y'all, I don't think
the library.
think y'all really understand the privilege it is that this nigga come on and spit game the way he spit game. Like, it's rare. You don't see no millionaires or no podcast giving that type of shit that he give for free. You don't see it. I think the nigga, it kind of got that Floyd Mayweather effect. The nigga been winning so long, you want to see him get the L. You want to see him get the L. And the L wouldn't be conducive to us.
What is he talking about?
And that's my whole problem with it now.
Go ahead.
He doesn't even have top 10 biggest channels on any platform. He's not even top 10 on biggest channels. Floyd Mayweather was the greatest fighter in the world at the time. Boxer, whatever you want to call it. He was the greatest at his time, at his prime. He was the greatest that was there, that was active. He was the greatest. You're going to compare somebody that's not even top 10 to Floyd Mayweather to try to boost his stock a little bit with the masses? Look, I understand I have my homies back, but you know what? Y'all, I'm calling it out. That's dick riding. That's not defending your friend. You just told us he gave us told us $20. It's a measly thing in the world for him. You never left the plantation. You never left the plantation. You got your savior. You're trying to get the rest of everybody else together. You know, this makes me sick to even talk about it. This makes me sick. As a black man, I'm just going. No, I can't say that. I can't say it. No. You might as well cut your whole beard off, go smooth faced, and bury him in Anton's cheeks because he was kissing this whole rear behind today. This is ridiculous. Look, y'all, are you black or are you not? There's so many different tribes, and look, does it matter what color and what tribe you came from 1,000 years ago? When that man say string them up, hey Jim, we got a couple colors back here. Let's string them up. Does it matter which tribe is he from? He's a Houthi, he's a Suthi. This was a Zulu, or I don't know. That's why we call them all Toby. Ricky! Y'all better wake up, man. This the same guy, right? This the same guy he defending that had Fleece Johnson ask him the question and then say the line that I likes you and I wants you. You could do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Style by Bree said, "Are they sleeping together?" He's talking like I talk about my spouse.
Affirmations in the chat from affirmations.
Kira said Anton teaches people to make money, but the real play is that monthly subscription he has them on Patreon. Yeah, this is the 2026 version of being hoodwinked. He's rich off the money they give them.
That's the only way he's getting it. He doesn't
Conversation with Stuff Crash out loading or no, Tez. Look, she keeping count.
I'm trying. These are hard times for us.
Yeah, there's a lot here. We're gonna let them run a little bit.
If y'all know me and Anton relationship, me and Anton get it in, especially when it comes to art. All right, we have vastly tremendous disagreements. Okay, this guy's a diehard Christian advocate. I am an atheist. Like, that should let you know the genuine of this conversation. Like, cuz
No
is just
Diddy.
a real good dude, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, all right. Now I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, shit. Motherfucker live.
Get money.
Hey, Jay John, appreciate that super chat, my dog. Dude, listen, cuz. So I was just watching this right before the live came on. And let me play this. Let me play this right here.
Daniels is saying about another woman who is not his wife.
And yes, I did have Mika with me, and she was looking gorgeous. And she was looking gorgeous.
So this woman who's light skinned.
Okay. So let's talk about that, because from the if you're looking at it from the optics of it, if he got a wife, why is he saying shit like that?
Oh shit!
This y'all asking the wrong question. Ask this question: if he has a wife, why she ain't tripping about him saying nothing like that?
Okay, so in this moment, he defending points that I never made. Honestly, everything that he's defended, I never attacked. Like when I was doing my when I've been doing my coverage of this, I've been talking about the manhood component of it all. I never got with any of the I actually said, like, I'm not going to assume or, you know what I'm saying, presume that Mika is anything more than a business partner and a friend to him. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? Like, people can make whatever assumptions they want or draw whatever conclusions they want. I didn't even bother getting off into that. Even with all the coverage I've done, y'all can go back. I haven't gotten into that, and I'm still not going to. So him addressing this is not like addressing anything that I've personally covered. And then also, I think he finna get into Anton's financials. I never discussed that either. Like, I don't think Anton isn't rich. Like, if you ever was on Patreon, I'm just saying, if you was ever on Patreon, the nigga be showing his bank statements and shit. Like, he clearly has money. Yeah, he got money. But Monette said, she said, is Monette said, or is it Monette or Monet? She said, She said, I subscribed to the Bag Chasers. I didn't learn shit. She said, that's why I canceled that shit. She said, why are you surprised 2K is a yes man? And then it's Monette, she going in. She said 2K, Slimmy, and Q are just as unattractive as Anton and are his yes men. Yeah, listen, I will say this. Anton not gonna have like Anton wouldn't call me, you know what I'm saying, to come be on his room 9 permanently. He not gonna do that. Cause this that handsome shit he don't want to compete with. This shit'll make your pockets don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, they can't see Tez. This shit granola chocolate. You see what I'm saying? He'll never have. I get where you coming from. What she say? She said, listen, I'm not even gonna hold on. I'm not even gonna judge them men. I don't know what they look like. I know what, you know what I'm saying? They had me on the Monday show one time. They didn't call back. No. It's too much of the, see, it be this thing like you got the money and shit. So when you come in the room, you want to command a certain level of control and attention because you got them pockets. Then 6'2", 205 with hands, weapons, some paper of his own, and that good skincare regimen without the T.H. Henley. You know what I'm saying? He pull up. And then, you know, all of a sudden, all the bread and what you drove to get to this bitch, that shit don't matter no more. That little shit that's with you, she wants to see what this cucumber hitting for. You know what I'm saying? So I get where you coming from. I'm just saying I get where you coming from. We just popping shit. This all allegedly for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We just popping shit. But yeah, man. You feel me? So yeah, I get chances. I like my, you know what I'm saying? I like my chances. I'm not trying to bad talk the MO3 sector. I'm not too okay. I know they talking in the chat about that. I don't know who Mo3 is.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them cook. The wife could just be okay with it because of the money. She probably just okay with it because she okay with it. Some women be okay with it.
They don't be caring.
Yeah, the man did the family a really, really big favor. Oh God, look, they laughing. The woman across the line, she put everybody's life in danger. Hope Alicia said, I agree at mode. I've always enjoyed hearing your opinions, but like you said, some folks don't want to grow, and that's cool for them. I've always kept my distance because of the okay, they still talking about that other channel. Yeah, they laughing. Let's see. Mode said, my apologies to the chat. My comments was off topic. You all good. You don't gotta apologize. You still helping out the algorithm. The text is the man with where he was supposed to be by all rights. Yeah.
By his car.
Oh yeah, they still talking about the foot he's breaking down.
They like the icebreaker.
They probably a little bit behind too. Some people be going back. They be rewinding. We still live though. Let's get it.
That's the question that need to be asked. Why she ain't saying nothing about that? Because I'm pretty sure if it was a problem to her, she would address it with him and that would stop. But it's not a problem. It's only a problem because you looking at your regular eyes. You can't see shit the way they see shit because y'all got on two different prescriptions. You see stuff from a broke point of view. She sees something from a, we on this level point of view. Do what you got to do. Bring the bag home and leave it alone. I was just having this, we just had this conversation with my wife, and I'm gonna leave with y'all. Y'all be like, oh, well, if my husband was in the club, he can't dance with another girl. Duh. Your husband a 9-to-5 nigga. But if your husband Usher, guess what you gonna get him the right to do? Dance in the club with women. So all of these regular people, me being one, shouldn't have a motherfucking opinion or opinion on what he got going with his situation. If she not tripping about it, how dare you? Who are you? So once again, like, realize the motherfucking prescription you got on your glasses. Your glasses are 20/20.
False, Don.
The lenses they looking at are from a whole nother prescription. Okay, and
I ain't gonna hold you though. You got some people that's like COE, content over everything, right? So where he say like the lens they looking at it with is from a whole nother prescription. You got to understand like some of this shit is satire. Like if you're gonna be making thousands of hours worth of content and you plan to have any level of entertainment value to your content, you're not just purely. You're gonna have to bring or just entertain it. It don't necessarily got to be in the way of humor. You could be polarizing. You could be, the shock and awe person. You could be a great antagonist. Maybe you're the person who knows how to play devil's advocate really well. But there's gonna have to be an element of something that keeps people watching you hours and hours. Yeah. So like, when he says like they looking at it from a different lens, it could be a situation like, baby, our real life is our real life. And when I'm on these cameras, this is like me doing a movie role, for example. Like Denzel's wife not tripping if he got to do a little sex scene for a movie. You get what I'm saying? So it could be a situation like that where she looking at it like, I know what it is. Like he working, but I live in the reality of this. And if his wife has the type of thick skin or just the I don't give a F enough in her spirit to deal with that, then it's smooth sailing. You feel me? Like I get it. Like some couples be having a different understanding that's outside of what's common, and so most people would never get it, but it worked for them.
I mean,
so
the type of life that he lives and the people that he talks to, and I'm not going to give them any glorification at all. That's pretty commonplace with them.
Yeah,
like you pretty much can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just as long as you keep that bread coming.
Yeah, Kira said he screams he's a Christian. That's why we question him in the situation with his wife. But polygyny is okay in Christianity.
And he's a different type of Christian anyway. So I ain't got time to go into all of that today. I really don't have time to go into all of that today. But he's a different type of Christian.
Yeah, my dog said, homie lost TNN channel. If that's the case, then he should stop cosplaying as a Christian. Nah, polygyny is okay in Christianity though. That's the thing. Like, this ain't me defending Anton. I told y'all I'm objective. Polygyny is okay in Christianity. If his wife is cool with it and Mika is somehow situated like this is all hypothetical too, because again, I don't know. But just for example's sake, Mika is situated like a sister wife of some sort or whatever the case may be. That's perfectly fine. And that's all through y'all Bible. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not trying to turn this into Sunday service. We already got that show. But I'm just letting y'all know, like, y'all can't keep playing that Christian card. He could have 2 wives by the permission of God. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not finna debate about y'all about what I know with y'all. She's not defending him
under those laws, under biblical law. Yeah, he reaches all the qualifications to have more than one.
And he don't got to tell y'all that's what the setup is. He don't got to announce anything. He don't got to announce that to us. She's not, and that would actually, this is all hypothetical. That would actually make Mika's statement that I'm nobody's side chick. That would make her statement true. I'm not a side chick. I'm a sister wife. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. This is all hypothetical though. Yeah. If we want to go down that rabbit hole. But let's see. Sherman said she's not defending him either, but this Nika is defending him like he's the wife. Hey, y'all was gonna say that no matter what 2K said though.
Bonnie's up next after that.
Yeah, I got you. Mo said, hope listeners, I'm so glad that you have an outstanding understanding. I'm the kind of person, the moment I realized I'm not appreciated, I'm gone. No worries, no hard feelings, just gone. I feel you, Mo. We appreciate you, though. Who you say was next? Who you wanted next?
I want, 2 down.
eBay?
2 down, yeah, 2 down from there.
It's not okay in Christianity. Jesus said for every man to have one wife.
That wasn't Jesus. That was Paul.
I'm not even gonna debate her. It's in there. You know what I'm saying? She just got to go in the, it's all through the book. Noah's dad had 2 wives and was permitted to be on the ark. He was favored by God.
Abraham.
Just saying. It's in
David,
there.
Solomon.
It's in there. Yeah. The people's opinion about Mika's situation didn't matter. Why try to clear it up? That's fair question. Damn. The people's opinion about Anton Mika's situation didn't matter, so why try to clear it up? Yeah, because it definitely was much bigger than that.
That's what he keeps saying. He keeps saying it doesn't matter, and we're looking at it the wrong way. But the thing is, the reason why we keep looking at it is because this would have been over in one night. This could have been over in one night if 2 things would have happened. If number one dude would have conceded, or number 2, somebody would have got knocked out. This could have, like, if you really wanted this to end, like I said from the beginning, he would have just said it again.
Somebody said it's gonna be interesting when the YouTube money dwindles down for Anton.
He's gonna be all right. I'm gonna tell you why. He's getting paid by he's getting paid by the hand saluting people.
Yeah, he got other ventures. He got other ventures too. eBay Bondi said if that's the case, then they shouldn't even respond to opinions. It's cap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Ismail said, but Anton ain't trying to portray that kind of Christian. I get what you're saying, and that's my whole gripe. I appreciate you, Ismail. You cooking today. That's my whole gripe is that he took this position of like perfection, right? Like I'm a Christian. I've been married for 20-something years. I got it out the mud. I've been broke before. I know what it's like. I can empathize and somehow relate to the middle class or regular American because I've been there. But now I'm up, and I can show y'all how to be up. So subscribe to me. And yeah, I have all these beautiful women that work for me, but I'll flirt with them and make it look a certain way. Never confirm anything at all, but then also tell you that everybody that's around me, men and women alike, have consent agreements and NDAs on them, so they can't speak past a certain point. So if there was something going on, y'all would never know, but there's nothing going on. But I do have people on NDAs and shit just to protect all of us, but there's nothing going on. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of double talking, a lot of, what I'm saying? Like he'll tell you everything and leave you in suspense. There's a lot of ambiguity to the way he moves, and I get what you're saying. You can't portray to be a perfect Christian and leave all the ambiguity because people are going to inevitably judge you. They're going to.
You know what NDA stands for?
Yeah. What? Non-disclosure.
Nope, don't ask.
Nope, don't ask. Yeah, non-disclosure. Yeah.
Nope, don't ask.
Yeah. But yeah, so I get what you're saying. Like he don't paint that picture. I get what you're saying. He paint the picture like I'm this faithful, loyal man getting this good money. I hold it down. I'm down for my wife, and then all of a sudden you catch him on a late night show talking about, how fine, what Lex is or some shit, or how good Kim smell. And I get it. Naturally, other people like, damn, you disrespecting your crib. But, maybe his wife thinks she smell good too. Y'all just don't know what them folk got going on. So 2K ain't what 2K is defending right now is not something that I ever attacked. You know what I'm saying? TNN. A lot of people did.
I mean, I haven't seen it because I've been trying to ignore him, but when it comes to what really matters, he is not defending what is really important here. What we're really talking about, the actual conversation, not dragging it out, the actual conversation. Nobody is attacking what he's talking about. He's talking about put the different glasses on, and he's a philanthropist. He does all this. He's a great dad, and no one cares. Nobody said anything about that until he brought that up. And now you're doubling down on it. Like we give a crap. We don't care. You took a picture, giving some money to a homeless man. I do not care.
Yeah.
Look, here's how it goes. You're such a millionaire, build an apartment complex and sweep up all of them dudes from under the viaduct and put them in there.
Type shit.
You go for real. Think about it.
No,
you gave a homeless man some money, but you're a billionaire, whatever, right? Go get the apartment complexes right across the street, renovate that building, buy the old no-tell motel that's right there, renovate it into a little apartments for the homeless, and then put a gate around it, and then let the homeless come in there. Y'all clean them up, employ some nurses because you got all this extra premarital cash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and do that. Nobody's doing that, right? Okay, I don't care what they're doing then, because that means they're not really doing it.
I feel you. TNN said, but polygyny means married people, not extramarital sex. Well, this is the thing. You can't legally practice polygyny in the United States of America, so you'd have to do it spiritually if you live on these lands. Unless or go Mormon, but that would make him not a Christian. Mika ain't no sister wife, she a side chick. I just don't know what I don't know. You could be right or you could be wrong. I just don't know what I don't know. Anton and Mika been at odds since that Corey Holcomb. Oh, well, that's clear to see. We can see that. She got every right to be mad. He sent her off and didn't take no public accountability, didn't offer no public apologies, just swept over that shit. That shit wasn't cool. He was wrong. He sent her ass off. I don't even think Mika is on the show right now. She probably won't come back. Mika got her own thing going on. And if she true, everything in the red Paul said Jesus was dead 200 years before the New Testament. The Old Testament had multiple wives, but that's not Christianity. Okay.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely.
Okay.
There's no disagreement. That's precise.
No, she said that's not Christianity.
I know. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
I don't agree.
You start, okay, so I bet you do. They started a religion 200 years after somebody was supposedly dead and gone, right? Or taken up to heaven, whatever. Believe what you want to believe. Nobody is attacking your beliefs today. All I'm saying is if you start something new 200 years after it's already been over, the odds are you're going to make up whatever rules you want to make up, especially if rules predate your rules by 4,000 or 5,000 years. You make up some new rules on the fly and then expect everybody that's following you now to follow it. Go for it. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying you're probably wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's because I read, or maybe it's because there are other cultures that also allow me to read about what you're talking about that aren't in your culture. Read what you want, though, especially because Black Christians, come on now. Y'all know what they use that book for.
Yeah, but you on a time constraint, and I ain't going to argue with her about what I know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it sounds like a preacher to me. Let's see, right, and that's the problem. Trying to get to some of these comments before we move because he still got a little bit more to get to. Yeah, we're gonna have to move on with the show because we'll be stuck on that forever.
I'm gonna be honest about everything, y'all. I didn't like the whole back and forth with Corey. And I got to give my critique about Anton. And I told Anton this, bro. I didn't like it because you was in a no-win situation from the jump, my dog. Cause you went to the depths of hell and you met Corey what he was. But the question Anton wasn't thinking about is how long can you stay in hell? How long can you stay here with Corey? Corey's where I'm from. We hood niggas and we just happy to be here. Nigga, if we got to go back to hell, nigga, we'll go back to hell. And we can live here for a little while. Anton is one of the purest niggas I know. When he rose to that occasion to meet Corey,
what you saying? Wait, first off, correct me if I'm wrong, podcast. First off, I'm with you on part of this, but the other part, the ad hominem shit, I'm not with. I'm not an atheist. He said if I pop out with a second wife, only the atheists like y'all will be understanding. It's the crazy work when you think about it. Yeah, neither one of us are atheists. That was unnecessary. But the fact that people who are non-religious, which does not make you an atheist, that's arrogance. Religious people think if you don't believe like me, then you must be an atheist altogether. Yeah, that's arrogance. But that's Christian arrogance for you. But that piece we could dismiss. But the rest of it is, you will be misunderstood by people who read not the same or are supposed to be reading out the same book as you. You will be misunderstood. That is true. Yes, if you pop out with a second wife, you will have other Christians who read out the same book as you, telling you you're not supposed to have a second wife, even though y'all reading out of a book full of niggas with second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth wives and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna let your community and all y'all work that out in the chat. Let's go.
He was. Yeah. I already know Anton wasn't thinking past that moment, bro, because that moment will let you know, hey, this Corey Holcomb, this ain't where this shit stop. You're gonna have to come back here next week, Anton. You have to come. And when I say here, I mean here. I'm not saying that he's beneath, but that Corey's beneath him. But I'm just saying Corey operated in the underworld, bro. You are a Christian, a great person, a great leader. Nigga, Corey tell the most sickest jokes ever. I love him, by the way. But that's what he operated. So when it goes, so next week, when you think this shit over, man, Corey's still down here. And either you're going to go back down here with him and confront him again, or you just got to eventually take the L because you can't go where he going to go. Anton not going to talk about Corey kids. Anton not going to talk about Corey wife. That ain't going to ever sit right in the nigga's soul. Folks get on the motherfucking internet all the time and talk about my children. I have yet to say anything about theirs because I'm not going that low. I'm going to lose that fight. That's not a fight I can win. So 2K.
He being
They don't go together
disingenuous.
no more.
He being
Extremely.
disingenuous. It's not gonna sit right with his soul to say something about Corey's kids. But you said F the lady who got shot in the face by ICE
And Malcolm X.
What about Malcolm X?
He said the same thing about Malcolm X.
What did he say about Malcolm X?
He said F Malcolm X.
Well, there it is. So what's not gonna sit right in his soul? This a dude that said F Malcolm X and said F the lady that got shot in the face by ICE, but he can't. But his soul will be so toe up if he issue an insult to Corey Holcomb's child.
Yeah,
that's where his demarcation is on his soul being fucked up.
Yeah,
this is disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is based on objectivity. I'm not here to attack Anton. I'm not here to disprove or prove anything. I've agreed with some of what 2K said. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, miss me with the bullshit. We not gonna do. I can't let that slide, bro. It's not gonna sit well with his soul. It's crazy.
I don't let it slide.
Is this a paid advertisement?
Yes, it is.
Fuck. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like.
How much time I got with you, Tez? I'm trying to mow through this shit so I don't lose
10 to 15.
Come on, let's go.
No, he ain't going back down no more, but it's a lesson that come with it. And I really think Anton missed a key moment to shine the Christian way. And this really my only gripe with him when it comes to this. In the moment where he could have made a Christian statement, a stand-up guy statement, man, Anton chose to act like a nigga. And I'm not mad at that. Oh shit! Anton is a man first, but you got to see what's on the line, bro, and what you represent. And I think Anton kind of dropped the ball with that one. If I got to be honest, he dropped the ball with that one. But because he dropped the ball with that, don't mean that he is what y'all say he is. I seen some girls on the internet talking about this nigga faking about being rich. Oh shit! Let me tell y'all fucking something. If that nigga faking about being rich, teach me how to be that motherfucking fake. I have seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Okay.
I am a recipient of it for no reason. Bro, you ain't never just been chilling on the motherfucking internet. Nigga just donate you $500 for no fucking reason. What type of fake rich shit is that? Can y'all be fake rich? Send a nigga $500 right now for no reason. Keep in mind, and I seen this too, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill this little angle here. Oh, 2K, you just saying that because you work for Anton. Who? 2K ain't got no boss. 2K ain't got no boss. Anton tried to bring me to the table and pay me for the time that I spent on Room 9. It was Anton's after hours. I said, Anton, no. Because this opportunity that you giving me to increase my visibility, I appreciate that and that alone.
Hold on. Right here. I don't care if he rich. I don't think people know how many people don't give a fuck about your money. There are so many. Listen,
that's all.
I done been around motherfuckers with some heavy ass bread, and I'm talking about legal bread, not the boys in the trenches. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? No, heavy bread. And even heavier bread if you talking net worth. I'm talking about heavy bread liquid. Yeah. Heavy. I ain't gonna say no numbers.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how little I give a fuck. I do not care. Nothing change about me around them. And the more real you are, the less change about them around you.
Yeah.
I don't think people know how much motherfuckers don't be caring about money.
It's because it's not real.
But what 2K is describing, Anton seems to take people up under his wing or his regime that are willing to, for lack of a better term, emphasis on lack of a better term, slave themselves out for some bread. Like, just because you paying good, I'm not gonna try to defend your bullshit. Just because you paying, you see what I'm saying? Like I got morals and principles that come before like a bag. I'm gonna be okay with or without whatever it is your little opportunity is.
Are you doing it for the money?
That's
or are you doing it because you have like here's an issue, right? If I have a mission, I'm going to complete my mission at all costs. Well, what if the cost of you complete your mission is not getting paid? Well, my mission was more important than the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
At what point did the money become more important to your mission? Because the last like 5 to 6 things this man has said have had something to do with money and how he's so much different than the rest of us because he has money and how he can say the types of things that he says because he has money, and we all niggas and they not, and he had to act like a nigga because the other dude didn't have as much money as him. Again,
speaking of money, go ahead. Money super chat.
I'm not sleeping on a futon.
Yeah. At least, hey.
They don't like it when you got that glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, or farming home up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away.
Shout out to Rigid with the super chat. Rigid said, at least I'm not sleeping on a futon. They calling them Futon Daniels too. My bad, Tez. Go ahead and finish the wisdom, bro.
It's just like, so again, we got people that's gonna say, okay, you know what, classic, you know what? What? If I met you in the podcast spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had two totally different backgrounds. You black and I'm black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we different kinds of black?
We have to communicate a little while to know that.
Yeah, I mean, like, are they gonna see us as different types of black?
Nah, we gonna be perceived the same.
So if they who are trying to take and have been taken sees both of us together, you think they gonna find out which tribe we from?
Nah.
No. And that's why this pisses me off, because I can't do that if I want good stuff for people who look like me, which include my children, your children, everybody else's children. I want our children to grow up in a world better than ours, whether it can happen.
Hold on, who is this? Hold on, we got Vito Customs. You said these niggas here. I thought this was some intelligent brothers, but they are dumb. They don't get the point. They still stuck on the past. Dumbass niggas. Okay. Vito, who you referring to?
Right. Like,
are you talking about Anton and Tukay? Or are you talking about us? Because it says you saying these niggas here. Yeah. So you in our chat. Right. I'm just asking for clarity, so I know how to proceed. Modine said, money can't buy you love, but love can't buy you a damn thing. Yeah, money could buy you. Yeah, money can't buy you love, but love can't buy you a damn thing. That's crazy. Sherman said he sounds like he has kissed Anton in the closet before. Y'all wildin'.
All that speculation.
Yeah, y'all wildin'. Let's go.
Anton ain't never paid me to goddamn it to be on his show. That nigga here just stole you something for no reason. That is not a payment for me being on that show. When I go on that show, it's out the strength of Anton just being, goddamn it, giving me visibility. When
I don't know, Mo.
That's all that is, bro. I don't have a boss, so this ain't me being, Anton Dubois. I'm an Anton Daniels. None of that. This is just because Anton is a good nigga, and I'm tired of y'all lying on, bro. Talking about cuz bro, what that nigga wife spend, shout out to Rita, and he have showed me, I literally, you had a bank breakdown. What she spend in 1 month is you make in 2 years. Shit. That is a fact. If they are fake rich, I aspire to be fake rich. I have also seen a couple of YouTube studs. Let's say he was broke. He was faking. He showed me that shit last year. He definitely up at least 1 M now. That is a fact. That is a fact. So I'm not gonna no longer just sit around and just watch y'all just sit here and blatantly lie on the nigga, bro. Y'all think Christian man soft, huh? I'm a Christian 2K. I slap the dog shit out of somebody though. Well, I get it, but see, you on your journey. Anton, bro, and see, different positions require different levels of obedience. I think it's what the dude in the name Peter Parker uncle. It's a chapter of the Bible. He said, with great power come what? Great responsibility. As much as Anton want to slap the shit out of nigga, he can't. This nigga like a super Christian. He can't. That's like, this how crazy this shit look. It's like if you walk outside the White House and you see Barack Obama and Chief Keef slap boxing. That's how crazy it's gonna look. You gonna be like, Barack, what the fuck you doing, man? Can't be out here. That nigga from Chirac. You can't be doing that, bro. Bring it out. That's how crazy it look. Yeah, we live. That's how crazy it look, cuz so
Anton would be Barack Obama and Corey would be the equivalent of Chief Keef. Is fucking nuts.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, let's let him, because he getting close to being done with his point. He finna go to his own chat, which we not sticking around for. So I want to let him land.
You a Christian, and I know Christians slap motherfuckers. My grandma used to slap shit out of me all the time. She a Christian too. But Anton, bro, his path just a little higher, bro, and he can't be duck walking with the edge. 2K, you capping for real. Household, brother. And this is an open line show. You can definitely call in 808-498-9156. I'm welcome to all conversations. Meek, what it do, my dog? Meek, but what is his character got to do?
Yeah, hold on. His chat gonna ask a couple
of his character forgot the money? Or what is what I don't see what you mean by that, Juicy Nick. I don't see what you mean by that. Listen, the phone line is open, y'all. I'm call in. Get out. Call in. Anton, bro, like, you don't think he's going for his pockets? What do you mean? Talking about Corey pockets? Listen, if you talk about Corey, I hope he don't. Okay? But see, that's the street nigga in me. I can't tell Howard. I can't say that Corey should follow by. We're gonna get back to that in a second. Hello.
Hey, bro.
What's the word?
All right, so now he taking calls from his chat. So whatever defense he had prior to whatever questions the chat gonna ask him and whatnot, that is what it is. So we did get to hear him cover all his ground. In regards to him, talking about Anton potentially suing Corey, he said, I hope he don't, right? But here's the thing. You come to defend the man, and you don't even, not that you have to agree with all of anything, because I don't agree with all of anything any other man do either. But shit, it should be some fundamental and some principle and moral things that you feel like the men around you or that you close to should be in agreement with you on for sure. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, we can tell that y'all already have a problem with Anton. On the contrary. That's why I wanted to know who you was talking to earlier when you said what you said, because my channel is objective. Tez's channel is objective. So if Anton is right, Anton is right. If Anton is wrong, Anton is wrong. And if he a little bit of both, then he a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you want to talk about it, dog. I'll be happy to interact with you via the chat, or I could drop the link. You know what I'm saying? I got a few minutes. Tez might have to skate, but
I mean, if he trying to come up here, I'll put my headphones in and go on red screen.
Yeah. So I mean, if anybody want to talk about it or feel strongly about it or whatever the case may be, in favor of or feeling like they want to come, protect Anton's good name, you know what I'm saying? Please.
Not about ducking smoke right now.
There go the link right there. Or just send it to Anton. He can come up here and talk. Send it to Anton. Half of y'all probably got Patreon memberships. He probably watching this shit himself. Click the link. It's no big deal. It ain't gonna be my first time talking to Anton. That's what y'all don't know. I don't have no issue with him. I call the shit down the line. We ain't gotta agree. It's man shit on this channel. Big Dog said, hell no. Fruiton ain't no good. 2K wipe Anton's cream for it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That shit went left quick. This is the silliest sound of shit I ever heard on OK. Yeah, you still here though. He said he on the payroll. Yeah, he most definitely an employee for sure. Yeah. He said pseudo intellectual Bible thumping street nigga. I mean, I don't know what they talking about. But yeah.
They talk about him. Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
TMB and Anton can't sue himself but could handle things on the daughter's behalf.
Nah, he put it on the internet. It's fair use. Fair use.
Modine said, let's get ready to rumble. His ass ain't finna click that link, Modine.
Nah, he ain't gonna click the link.
But yeah, we're gonna have to come back and discuss the Kevin Gates stuff because we definitely wanted to get to that. We didn't know that. Yeah, we can. I didn't know that our icebreaker was gonna be so prolific. So we're gonna have to come back and do the Kevin Gates talk for sure.
You want to do it like tonight around like 10:30,
yeah,
11?
We'll figure it out. We'll talk online. We get it together. But yeah, we're gonna come back and do that on the Human Experience. So y'all get to interact with us twice. We will be back. Turn your notifications on, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and that way you'll get the notification when we come back to discuss the Kevin Gates. Because it's definitely some dope shit that we got to talk about for sure. Little change of speed. Yeah, little change of speed. But my conclusion on this though is 2K really, again, he didn't really defend anything that I ever spoke on. Like I didn't speak on Anton's finances being legitimate or not. I didn't speak on Anton's relationship with Mika being a certain way or not. So he didn't really address anything that I spoke about. So for the people that he was addressing, I think he made fair points. I do think Anton actually has money. And I also believe whatever him and Mika is or isn't ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't care.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want nobody trying to get in my business that way. I'm not trying to get in nobody's. Look, guys, there is a time and a place for just about everything. And the world we live in right now is not the time or the place to be putting each other at odds. It's not. There's not as many black folks in this country as y'all think it is. Everybody be like, oh, it's about 200 million. Not even close. Okay, not even close. The last thing that I want to do is pit black people against black people just because they might be more privileged than other black people. And when you start saying things like, oh, you was acting like that type of nigga, I have a huge problem with that, because from the outside looking in, it's just a bunch of people pulling on each other. They all see the same thing. Okay, we see it in the chat all day long. We ignore most of it, but it's there. Y'all can witness it when it happens. In the other shows that we do, we see it there all the time. Like look at dude just came in here. A brother came in here telling us that what we sound like, cussing us out because we disagree with somebody's opinion or they take, even though it's right down the middle. It is what it is. Did he not say this? No, he said that. Did he say this? Yeah, he said that. He said F Malcolm X. He said F the lady. Okay, so we understand what you're talking about, and then you go and say the stuff that you're saying. Y'all need to understand this. That mug would not do nothing for you if they came to get you. Me and this dude might. We might. I'm not saying that I'm going to, drive over to the gas station to protect you, but I am saying that you have a better chance with us than you do with people like them. They're going to be in their hidey holes with their money, hoping that their money can save them from what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it always has been. I'm inclined to believe Marcus Garvey. I'm inclined to believe John Lewis. I'm inclined to believe Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. I'm inclined to believe Dick Gregory. I don't think that any of these, Huey Newton and Mark Clark, John Carlos, I'm inclined to believe all of these people, and Fred Hampton. I'm inclined to believe them. I'm inclined to believe the people who witnessed what happens when we start trying to separate ourselves in this manner. I understand that we all have different backgrounds. We all have different upbringings. We came from different states, but at the end of the day, nobody sees in us all except for one whole. They say we're one whole. Oh, I'm the cream of the crop. Does it really matter if you're still a part of the crop? Not to them, it doesn't. You're going in the same bin with everybody else. And that's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to stop this. The money doesn't mean anything when they print it. The money doesn't mean anything when somebody can go on stage yesterday and say, oh, the housing market's just going to increase because we want it to. Say it straight to your faces. What was y'all watching? Y'all was watching somebody kiss somebody else's ass. Well, that's what I was watching. Just keeping it 100. They're trying to do this to us.
Mo said, why would he say Anton is a good dude? Let's see. Charmaine said, again, he's campaigning for Anton harder than his wife is. And again, he knows way too much personally about Anton. He seems angry. I wonder why. Mo said, I forgot. I must remember people have the right and free will to think someone is a good person, even though I do not agree. I don't think Anton is a good dude at all. Not all across the board. No. Don said, who pocket watching Anton? Nobody. But this guy just got through talking. Yeah. Daryl Johnson said, estimated 4.3 million African Americans in the U.S. Okay. 200 million white people, only 40 million black people in this country. So what? Mode culture, I got to watch the Kevin Gates interview. Yeah, we're going to cover that tonight. Man, Anton separated himself. He said he's not a black man. He's a Christian. So Kim, feel you. Conversation with South Rain said tap the like button and subscribe. Appreciate you. Miss D, appreciate you sticking around for the whole show. You were one of the first people to comment and you are still here. We appreciate you. I just found this channel. Love the content so far. You will continue to love the content. We do this every day. We do it all the time. This is my channel, The Classic Codes, if you're watching it here. But if you're watching on the Tears Down, wherever you are, like and subscribe. Subscribe to both of us. And if you're watching at the Raw Society Coalition, subscribe there as well. This is streaming in 3 different locations. So wherever you're catching it from, subscribe, and you'll get the information on how to cross over to all our platforms for the individual content. It's a lot of us. So let's see. Ray said, nobody pocket watching Anton. Okay. Anton wants people to pocket watch him. The way he's talking. Let's see. Gunter said, did you see the video on what Anton's mother spoke of him? Not yet, but I'm sure we'll cover it. Mode culture. I like Tez 24. He has righteousness. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, River, and thanks, Mode.
Anton has been advised, and normally when you under legal advisement, right, they'll tell you to have people speak on this is strategic. He may have spoken to a publicist. He may have spoken to an attorney. It's strategic. Okay, we're going to have Tukay say something. All right, now we're gonna have my mom say something.
Mhm.
We gonna not everybody but him is speaking on his behalf. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But again, you got people who buying the bullshit, you know, and then you got some people who won't buy the bullshit even if you put it on clearance sale. So
Mhm.
it is what it is, and that's what you see in the line being drawn in the sand. So I'm not saying he's good or bad. I'm saying that I can see the good and the bad. That's always been my position in regards to covering all of this, and both of them are very, very, very visibly there. So I don't think that's debatable at this point. Tez, you got anything you want to lead the people with?
Y'all gonna come back and see us tonight, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, so we got somebody that love you, somebody say you the least favorite. Modine gonna
Can't
troll
win
if
them all.
Modine
Can't win
gonna
them
troll
all.
if Modine don't do nothing else, man. But make sure that y'all look at the the promo video at the end of this live stream. It'll show you where and when you can catch us for our meetup on February the 13th in the west suburbs of Chicago. But until next time, this is the human experience. I am classic with the classic codes. This my dog Tez down, and we out till next time. Let's.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank, southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.